So one day, I was scrolling through Instagram Reels on my phone, and I found something that looked a little bit like this. The premise of this video game absolutely fascinated me, and I immediately knew I had to know more. This led me down a rabbit hole, the likes of which I do not wish to return from, by which I mean one page on itch.io and a Discord server. The following video articulates my experience with this admittedly pretty cool fucking game. I'm not typically one to play indie games much because, well, but I feel absolutely no hesitation, not a shred of doubt, that when I say you should play this fucking game, I mean it. It's pretty short, and I was able to beat it twice in an hour. But anyway, let me take you through some of the core elements of the video game. Now, let it be known that this game is in early access, so it isn't exactly finished yet. That doesn't take away from the experience of playing it. Uncanny Cat Golf is a game where you gotta get a cat in a hole, and it's golf. The twist here is that there is an evil, messed up, and twisted cat, known as the Uncanny Cat, that will chase you around the golf course. If it touches you, you will suffer the brash consequences of making contact with an elder god, and be forced to restart the level. The level design is also weirdly really fucking well thought out. There are no two levels that you can approach within any manner of similarity. There are various items you can pick up that will be either crucial to completing a level, or alter the manner in which that you could complete a level. Bouncing off walls and picking up coins will bolster your score. Later on in the game, you will come into contact with pseudo power-ups, such as the speed one, the one that makes you stop in place, Sans Undertale, and the Xbox 360 profile picture. There's also these weird blocks that I don't really know how to describe them, but they activate or deactivate areas of the environment, forcing you to think non-linearly about how you could complete the level. One particular standout example of this is in the level 4-2, where the entire gimmick is trying to discover the correct path and combination in which to ram into these blocks to get to the exit. The fact that this problem solving takes place under the threat of Satan's cat also adds to the experience, but I think at this point you probably get the general idea. There are various modifiers you can toggle to liven up the experience, such as unregistered Hypercat 2 if you want a more vintage experience, or there is a role reversal where you are the Uncanny Cat. I beat the game like this and it was actually pretty fun, and I suppose in my twisted, fucked up mind, Uncanny Cat Golf is simply Canny Cat Golf. Another thing about this game that sets it apart is the soundtrack. I was pleasantly surprised when I heard it for the first time. The glowstick levels especially are very memorable to me. The OST here unironically activated flow state within me on numerous occasions. It's also the song you're listening to right now. It also goes so fucking hard in these levels where typically you have to combine a level of problem solving with reaction times and your aim. However rudimentary the boundaries of those skills are pushed, the combination is like a cocktail of pure fucking pleasure. So at its core, I describe this game as something of a premium shitpost, or a shitpost deluxe. There's a surprising amount of fluidity to it, and it's genuinely pretty well made. The only real jank I can think of is that sometimes it's difficult to aim the cat because your cursor is not hard locked in place, and it kinda clips the edge of the screen and fucks with you a bit. But even then, that's only really a nitpick and is easily fixable. Playing this game is like having access to a stim button, and I'm just pressing that shit fucking over and over again. Sometimes your cat feels like a paid actor because this fucker manages to get hit by the Uncanny Cat in almost every circumstance, even if I'm like a continent away from it. The Uncanny Cat also creates some really tense situations, and the manner in which it moves sends shivers down my spine. The game has this subtle comedic tone, and the not so subtle implication that it doesn't really want to be taken seriously, and the Uncanny Cats reflect this in such a strangely accurate way. Like, it's so fucking stupid and obscene, but I'm actually shitting myself a bit, man. I can't lie to you. I turtle-headed in some of these situations. The developer takes to silly maxing on Discord, and the laid-back nature of this game kinda reflects that. There's a scene from Avengers Age of Ultron that kinda reminds me how playing this game feels. Hold up.
Come on, Cap. Nothing.
Like, you get what I mean? The bottom left of the screen is occupied by Uncanny Cat-based meme, and I'm fairly sure they respond to your current circumstances, because this fucking TV just mocks you sometimes. As a matter of fact, rewatching the footage and writing the script made me audibly ask myself, what am I doing? On more than just one occasion, and I question whether that is by the game's design or lack thereof. There's also a section where the game briefly transitions into Uncanny Dog Golf, and this coming out of absolutely nowhere made me chuckle a bit because what the fuck am I doing, man? The Uncanny Dog levels are essentially two-player levels with an AI that bounces around. You can complete a dog level by either getting one of you to your hole, but sometimes this doesn't work and the dog just unlocks something in the level. This was a silly addition to the game, thank you developer. There's also a level where you get jumped by like 10 uncanny cats, and it's genuinely really difficult. That shit made me feel like I was playing Hotline Miami. The final level is this clusterfuck atrocious sore on my eyes that has unfortunately rendered me almost completely blind. Fortunately, since writing the script, I have in fact eaten a Snickers, and I'm now almost completely healed. Even with all that glaze though, there are definitely a few levels that were developed by Lucifer himself, and I'm not saying every level with a car in it is some kind of satanic debauchery, but it is always a level with a car in it, okay? Take this example where the level took me literally an eternity because the cars just, they just fuck you, they just fuck. There's also this level where you have to focus and rely on one of the 4 senses that is not sight to pass the level. I did this surprisingly quickly though. Maybe I'm just built different. Did I mention the final level? There's a special place in hell for whoever designed the final level. Playing as the uncanny cat with telekinesis lets you experience what it is like to be at the top of the food chain. And it's not exactly easy to complete the game this way. It's probably about the same. Either way, it's a really fun piece of side content to do, and led to some really tense moments that had me flicking my mouse across my desk at the speed of sound. And I suppose one final thing to say is I really like the sound design in general. It's all very silly and goofy with lots of boings and squeaky noises. I really engaged with my inner house cat here. Also, the jump scare noise from the uncanny cat is that stupid stalker Half-Life death sound effect, and it actually scared me on more than one occasion. I'm hesitant to admit. All in all, this is a fantastic little game, and I am extremely satisfied with what I have come across. I genuinely can't wait to play more of it whenever it fully releases. Please release it on Steam so I can grind achievements, please. Playing this game comforted my brain and made me smile, and I couldn't have really asked for much more. It's very soothing and gives off a lot of positive and fluffy energy. Almost like a cat. I can't recommend this game enough. Go show the creators some support. Maybe the game will finally release. Can you believe the build I'm playing on came out 2 years ago? Fucking hurry up, man. My thirst for Uncanny Cat Golf needs to be quenched. My final rating for this level is cat out of cat. Thank you for watching this video. Please watch my other one.